These lifts no longer exist. I filmed them just in time because now they've been modernised, and I suppose it was inevitable. However, thanks to the efforts of MICHAL M, some of the lanterns, LED displays and call buttons have not ended up in the skip. Instead, they've ended up here at Starbucks.
It's alright, you're just going in to get a coffee. Let's go, action.
So please join me, Mr. Che and MICHAL M for a coffee. Although you have to make your own. In this video, the LED floor display matrix. On the circuit board, you will find no chips. Only a few muffins and biscuits on the table with our coffees.
We're in Starbucks. We're in video about it 6 months. Mr. Che. Loads of lift parts. What we've had to do here is we've brought a shoebox. So we've got a battery, we've got cables, and we've got the original cables. And this looks like a workshop rather than a coffee shop. Che, are you enjoying your... What did you get?
Cookie.
Cookie. I haven't even touched my muffin yet.
Full coffee.
Right, so what I would like to do here is just show you what's on this board and how exactly that works. And then I'll probably damage it and then it won't work afterwards.
Yeah, you might have a problem.
Here we go. Oh, damn. I was hoping that would just go straight upwards, but it's alright. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, put the pins back. That's Che poised, ready to grab this and have a look at it.
Aye. Sorry.
So pinch it with your fingernail and then lift it at the same time.
Oh, and that one's gone in. Just
And then push that one down.
There you go.
Alright, so we've worked out that we've got a common wire here which goes through all the LEDs. This is what's called a 7-segment display. Normally it'll be sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But this one has more than 7. How many did we count in the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's because each of these LEDs is separate.
Yep.
And you've also got a G, which it makes here. So we've also got a couple of LEDs here, which make up the G. So the G sort of like goes there, 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 and all the way around. And you were saying the 8.
Yeah, the corner LEDs are not lit.
Yeah, doesn't like the corner LEDs. So we've got a lot of variations of different sets of LEDs that we can light via these tracks here. So this is where this board comes in. We've got these diodes, which I'm going to explain in a moment. But what we need to do is take these little pegs out. And that will let us see what's underneath here. So to do that, normally you get a screwdriver in there and just inch it up, but you can actually do it this way, which is a bit easier. Pin ejects and then the pillar comes out. Oh, fantastic. Okay, right. So we have like vertical and horizontal tracks. So these ones go along this way. They connect to the blocks there. Mm-hmm. And what happens is, like, let's have a look. So let's follow a G, which is the second track along.
Yep.
That one there. Oh, this one actually looks like it. It's difficult to tell actually without getting a multimeter on this. Actually goes through the board. Ah, yes. Right, okay, yep. So, first of all, it goes through this diode. Do you know what a diode does?
No, no idea.
Only allows current to flow in one direction.
Oh, yeah.
So if you put a positive here, then it will go this way. But if it links to something else, it can't get back down here.
Oh, okay.
So this is like a gate. So a positive goes in here. It delivers voltage to here.
Oh, yeah.
Then these tracks go across.
Yep.
And then if it wants any of these digits, basically you have another diode which links voltage from here to
Oh, okay. those.
the LED that it needs.
I see.
And that's what these do. If you didn't have diodes and you just had links instead, then if you put voltage on here,
Yeah.
it would then go through and then link with all these other ones,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
and it just wouldn't work. And in the end, you put voltage on this one and it will find a way to get to every single track on here via the links, and then every single digit on the LED will come on.
Okay.
So it won't work. So you've got lots of miniature diodes on here, which means that if you put voltage on a G, then I would imagine all these diodes are here for the G,
Yep.
going across. So this would light up the top bit, this would light up the next bit,
Yep.
this would light up the dot on the corner, you know, etc.
Yeah.
And that's what all this does. So
Okay.
they're the B, G, M, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I'm not sure what SP is.
Don't know.
And there isn't an up and down, is there? Is there an up and
Yeah,
down?
there is.
Is there?
Yeah. And it was connected. It was
Oh, was it?
strange. Yeah. I don't know why it never showed it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's the
up and
two
down.
last ones.
Yeah. And then whatever com is. I don't know what com is.
We'll try it in a minute. One thing missing, I haven't mentioned yet, resistors. If you put 12 volts directly onto here, it will
Yeah.
blow the LEDs. So these
What do
reduce.
they run on, 3 volts or something?
So these are likely to be. I should have brought a multimeter with me about. And also another thing is, it depends how many LEDs it's lighting.
Ah.
Because if you've got 3 in a row, then you need to let more current go through. So some of these are different values. But without the resistor there, you know, you put a voltage on to one of these and it will just blow the LEDs immediately.
Yeah.
So there's probably a separate resistor for each sort of like segment or row or whatever
Yeah.
it's, however it's wired up.
Yeah.
Cool. But you've got, with these circuit boards, you've got to like push straight down
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I like that the hard way of doing this one.
Ah. Oh yes. Oh, nice. I wonder where the up and down is though.
Yeah. You can't even do an arrow on that.
No, you can't. Maybe that's just spare connectors that.
Possibly.
I don't know. Strange one. Shay, you got any ideas? No, I thought so.
Sugar.
You got me sugar, thank you. Che, could you please put that sugar in my latte, please?
Yeah.
At the Herschel Car Park, we had originally common. There is an up and down wired up. You're right. We had ground, 2, 4, 6, and 8.
Yeah.
Right, so all we need is that one, which is the common. All the rest should give us a digit. Right, see, I don't know which one's which here, and I don't know which way around it's going. Oh, look, 4.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Oh wow.
He's interested now, look.
Oh, that's what com is.
Finally. Okay, next one. This one, black. Let's see if I get a spark. Oh,
Ooh, 6.
right, this one, 8. Without the corners, you can see all the
Yep.
digits missing there.
Yep.
Oh,
I think it just did a connection.
oh yes, look at that.
Oh wow, that's quite good.
Love the way it only does the LEDs that it needs.
Yeah.
Doesn't light up unnecessary LEDs to get the perfect shape of a G.
Pretty good.
All the other digits that never lit up on the lift crown lifts
Oh yeah.
in the car park. Just has to be done. The only thing you can't do is touch this onto anything that involves this
Yeah.
black wire. Otherwise, you will know about it.
Mezzanine? Okay. I can get to it. Mezzanine?
How can you get an M?
I don't know, it says M on there.
Oh, no, you can get. Oh, you can get.
Oh.
I reckon there was a couple of extra bits in there, but not on this display. Weird.
It's M. That's 11.
All right, that's
Floor-
mezzanine. What
Floor
else we got?
1.
1.
1.
Never seen until now. Wow.
Just the right hand side. 3.
Oh yes.
Oh. Number 5.
Oh yeah.
Interesting that there's that LED missing there.
Yeah. It's like perfect shape of a 5.
Yep.
And just a reality check here. Yes, we are with holdover lift parts.
Yeah, in
Stop.
7.
Oh yes, look. Oh, that's a little bit boring.
Yeah. 9.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's it.
All right. So up and down? Oh no, we tried that already,
Yeah, I
didn't
already tried that. Do M again.
we?
11.
M for mezzanine.
Non-existent.
Yeah, just point out where that is on this side. Yeah. Cool. Right, is everyone happy with this display now?
I am very happy, yes.
Right, nice. Right, on to the next one. Yep. Let's put that over there. Move my muffin out of the way. I've connected up a 12-volt battery to these 2 wires. The negative goes down this pin here, and that you can probably see on the camera. There's a common connector that goes along here, and it connects to every single LED on the board on one side, and it crosses over here, and then it follows this path here, and this track delivers a negative to every single LED. Comes around here and looks like it ends here. So that covers the negative track. Obviously we need a negative and a positive to make the LEDs come on. Now to the positive wire, and I'm going to connect that onto each one of these pins here to light up individual LEDs. Some of them are grouped together, but those are on the other side of the board, so it's difficult to see them. All you can see is just tracks coming off each of these pins here, and they go to various LEDs on the board. So for example, the LEDs that I've currently connected, I've got the 5th pin down, and that does those digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's have a look, see what that one does. Alright, the track that's not working is actually this one. Track goes down here, so it comes down, goes on the other side of the circuit board, and it goes to these digits here. So I would imagine that these would be the M. So you could have like the side of the M coming up here, then you had a diagonal going along here, and then back up to here. That's just a guess. There's also other things missing on this particular display, and that's the up and down arrow. Now there might be something else alongside here, and that would be from one of these connectors down here, which are all blank. Now I do remember one of these panels having an up here and a down here, and I remember another one being down this end. There was like a centerpiece, and then there was an up and a down here. But this model does not have those digits, so these are all blank. So some of these pins are not used, and the up and down is also not used on this particular display. But I think the idea was that you could then buy either the enhanced version with the up and down arrows on it, and then plug it into the same diode matrix board that plugged on top of it. So then if you were using the correct board at the bottom, then these pins that go into these holes here would in actual fact work and light something up.
Thanks to Michal M for his efforts. It took him a lot of emails to bag these items before they were thrown in the skip. Visit his channel by clicking on the link at the end of the video. I take a lot of time and effort putting these videos together. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing to the Mr. Matt and Mr. Che channel. Thank you very much for watching.